Okay, welcome back to Infinite Eckhart and starting week three. So, week three is going to be about acceptance of the present moment. Big topic, huge topic, profound, life changing topic. And the objective is learning to accept what is. Okay, so we'll go into detail now about that. And Eckhart Tolle has a quote that states, "Whatever the present moment contains, accept it as if you had chosen it." And that quote's so profound because imagine the amount of times, scenarios in your life where something's happened and it's not been the way that you wanted it to happen. And instead of just accepting the way that is, we want to complain, we brood on it, and we have our ways of, maybe we distract ourselves with TV or alcohol or whatever. But accept the present moment and whatever it contains as if you had chosen it. Okay. How empowering is that though? Imagine being able to, whatever happens, because we can't control life. We can't fully control what's happening to us. We can't. And to think we can is absolutely absurd and impossible. And that's why it creates so much stress. Because something, you might be in an accident tomorrow, but you can't control that. You can't predict for that. You didn't know it was going to happen. Okay, but increasing the amount of acceptance you can have for each moment allows so much more ease of life, more greater flow, because we don't know. There's so many moments, and I spoke about this in a previous video, that will appear as bad in the moment, but then end up being amazing. So we don't know that. If we could scope out, we could be like, oh, that actually was good that I didn't get that job because, I'm going to get a better job down the road. Or it's actually good that I failed in this because then it pushed me to then be really successful in this other venture in my business, which is what I want to do. So if you can scope out, you could see that. But when you're in the moment, obviously you can't really see that. But we can practice acceptance of that. We can practice to accept each moment as if we had chosen it, because it's absurd not to if you really think about it. Like it's raining right now, so it would do me no benefit to complain about that. It would do me no benefit to wish that it was sunny. The fact, because it's raining, and I either have to deal with it. Like I'll just be in suffering if I'm like all day thinking like, oh God, I wish it wasn't raining. You know what I mean? I wish it was sunny. Blah blah blah. Like I can't do what I want to do, etc. But the fact is, it's not like that. So what's the point in me being suffering for that? So it's learning to be like, okay, it's raining. It's not ideal. It's not what I wanted. Maybe I wanted to get something done that was outside. Accepting that it's raining and then being like, okay, how can I make the best of this? If I had chosen this, okay, what can I do with that? Where can I go from there? And with big moments, or the weather is an easy one. That's like a low hanging fruit that you can practice acceptance with, because it doesn't provide any benefit. Complaining about that stuff provides no benefit. There's other stuff that can seem a bit harder to accept. You know what I mean? If you lose a lot of money in a business venture or something like that, it's going to be a bit harder to accept than if it's just the weather. But as I said, in that moment, if you did suddenly lose a lot of money, again, it's accepting that because you can't change it. It's happened. And brooding on it or focusing on it and allowing that to stress you out doesn't do anything. So this is the fact, like a lot of money has been lost. Okay, all right, it's done. Accept it as if you've chosen it. Then where can I go from here? What action do I need to take? Like, do I need to end that business? Do I need to change something or do I need to create this other product to get that money back? But take action, take whatever action is needed in that moment to rectify the situation, but accept the situation and then take the action. Don't try and take the action by not accepting the situation. So acceptance of a situation or the present moment is going to dissolve that inner conflict. It's going to create more peace. And I've spoken to so many people and they're wanting peace. They're wanting to feel that undisturbed peace all the time. That's a lot of people's goal. But this is what that is. It's accepting of the present moment. Because if you can remain in peace and acceptance of any moment that arises, imagine how much more emotionally stable you're going to be. You're not going to be getting stressed out at things that you can't control, like little things in your day or big things that you can't control. You're just going to accept it and then take the action required, but you're going to be more emotionally resilient. You're going to have less stress and anxiety, and you're going to enjoy your life more. And you'll be taking action to rectify those things, but you'll only know what action to take when the moment arises anyway. And by engaging with this, by practicing in this, and as I've said previously, all of this is always going to be a practice, so don't beat yourself up, go gentle with yourself. But all of this is a practice, and the more you practice acceptance, stuff like weather, which is a low-hanging fruit, the more you practice it with that, the easier it becomes, and it's going to become easier onto the bigger things. You'll be able to navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease. This is what Eckhart's teaching. This is what he's teaching. It's being able to navigate the ups and downs of life. We can't always have ups, because sometimes we need those down moments as lessons that then lead to up moments. But if we can remain balanced and peaceful throughout these ups and downs, and we can just remain neutral about them, then that's where, like Eckhart says, that we're enjoying life more. You'll have more joy, more happiness, and you'll enjoy the present moment more instead of trying to get away from it all the time. You'll be able to enjoy the now.